Are you waking up tired, stiff in all the wrong places, and wondering, where did my strength go? I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a board-certified urologist and men's health physician. For 25 years, I've helped men just like you, men over 50, reclaim their mornings, their masculinity, and their energy. Today, I'm going to show you a little-known nighttime powder routine, safe, simple, and backed by real science that's been helping my patients wake up stronger. Because what's really happening inside your body at night might surprise you. If you find this helpful, join our community by subscribing so you never miss videos designed for men like you. But here's what most people don't realize. The loss of morning strength doesn't begin in the morning at all. It begins quietly, invisibly, in the middle of the night, long before your eyes ever open. I've seen this pattern for decades in my patients, and most of them don't connect the dots at first. They tell me, "Doc, I feel fine before bed, so why do I wake up tired, heavy, unmotivated?" And the answer is almost always the same. The body isn't doing what it's supposed to do while you sleep. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because certain internal rhythms that once worked effortlessly have slowly started misfiring. See, after age 50, testosterone naturally dips. We all know that. But the real problem isn't the overall level. It's the loss of something far more important, the nocturnal testosterone pulse. This is a surge of hormonal signaling your body relies on to repair muscle fibers, restore energy reserves, and set the foundation for your morning drive. It's supposed to happen like clockwork, deep in the night, during specific stages of sleep. But when this rhythm falls apart, everything downstream starts to crumble. Your stamina, your focus, your libido, your motivation, even your confidence. And here's the part that surprises men the most. The disruption rarely comes from aging alone. It comes from tiny nighttime habits, late-night snacking, stress cortisol spikes, shallow breathing, even the way you wake up to use the restroom, all of which interrupt the hormonal orchestra happening inside you. These small interruptions can delay or even completely shut down that crucial nighttime pulse. And when you wake up in the morning, you're not waking up recharged. You're waking up unfinished, underpowered, running on whatever scraps your body managed to throw together. The saddest part? Most doctors never mention this. They talk about testosterone levels, but not testosterone rhythm. They measure the engine, but forget about the fuel cycle. And that's why so many men spend years chasing supplements, chasing treatments, chasing answers, when the real problem happened while they were asleep. Now here's the mistake most men make, and how it directly affects your sleep and testosterone. Now here's the mistake most men make. They think sleep is just a break from the day, a passive reset. But for your hormones, sleep is game time. This is when your body is supposed to be working hardest behind the scenes, not to burn calories or build muscle, but to restore the very system that fuels those things, your testosterone engine. Deep inside your brain, during a very specific stage of sleep called slow wave sleep, your pituitary gland fires off a powerful signal. That signal tells your body to begin producing testosterone. It's like a green light that opens the gate to repair, rebuild, and recharge your masculine strength. But here's the problem. Most men over 50 never get that green light. Not because the signal is broken, but because it never even gets the chance to fire. Why? Because of 3 invisible culprits that quietly sabotage your night. blood sugar spikes, stress hormones, and what I call the bathroom loop. Let me explain. Late night eating, even something as innocent as a snack, raises your blood sugar, which keeps your brain slightly more alert. Add to that your body's stress response, cortisol, which tends to stay elevated if you're not winding down properly. And on top of that, as your prostate ages, it signals your bladder more often during the night, forcing you up and out of bed. These things might seem small on their own, but together they fragment your sleep cycle. They block you from hitting that slow wave sweet spot. And if you're not hitting that sweet spot, testosterone doesn't get the memo. So you wake up with energy that's half-baked, strength that feels dulled, a mood that's flatter than it should be. And all because your body was interrupted at the very moment it was trying to do its most important work. Now, where most men go wrong is in the solution. They start taking testosterone boosters or chasing more hours of sleep, hoping it'll fix the issue. But quantity doesn't matter if you never hit depth. Pills don't replace deep sleep. They distract from why it's missing in the first place. Now let's talk about the overlooked nutrient link that could shift this entire process while you sleep. But here's what most men never realize. When it comes to restoring testosterone rhythm and deep sleep, your body isn't just waiting for more hours in bed, it's waiting for the right fuel. And two of the most powerful, yet most overlooked tools you have are magnesium and zinc. These aren't trendy supplements. They're essential minerals that your body depends on every single night to calm, restore, and rebuild. Yet, in men over 50, deficiency is alarmingly common. I see it in blood work all the time. And what's worse, these deficiencies rarely show up as loud symptoms. Instead, they quietly chip away at your sleep quality, your hormone production, your mood, even your ability to recover after a long day. Let's start with magnesium. This mineral is like your body's natural brake pedal. It soothes the nervous system, lowers nighttime cortisol, and gently shifts your body into that deep parasympathetic state, the rest and repair mode. Without it, your brain stays partially alert and your sleep stays light. Zinc, on the other hand, plays a direct role in testosterone synthesis. No zinc, no signal. It also supports immune function and even prostate health, which, as you know, plays a role in how often you're waking up to use the bathroom at night. Now here's where it gets interesting. When taken together and taken before bed, studies show these minerals can help restore your natural testosterone rhythm. They don't add testosterone. They help your body remember how to make it. But timing and form matter. That's why I often recommend a night powder blend containing magnesium glycinate, which is gentle on digestion and highly absorbable, and zinc citrate, which the body utilizes efficiently. I also like to include calming agents like L-theanine or glycine, which help relax brain activity and lower nighttime stress. This isn't a quick fix. It's a restoration signal, one that tells your body, it's safe now, you can rebuild. But that's not all. There's one overlooked ingredient found in some surprising places that can amplify the effect even more. But here's what most men overlook. There's a single amino acid found in something as humble as a bowl of bone broth that could completely change how your body recovers at night. It's called glycine, and it's what I call a sleep primer. Not because it knocks you out like a sedative, but because it lays the foundation for the kind of sleep that restores everything you feel slipping away after 50. Here's how it works. Glycine helps regulate your body's core temperature, gently cooling you down from the inside, so your brain gets the signal that it's time for real restorative sleep. And that one shift alone can be enough to help you reach the deep sleep stages where your hormones do their best work. But it gets better. Glycine also supports growth hormone release, which, when paired with testosterone, becomes a powerful duo for overnight repair. It's during this hormonal window that your body rebuilds tissue, restores muscle function, regulates metabolism, and prepares you to wake up strong, not groggy, not stiff, but recharged, clear, and ready. In my clinic, I've seen men add glycine into their nighttime routine and experience some of the most meaningful shifts in years. They report reduced soreness in the morning, fewer trips to the bathroom, fewer restless nights staring at the ceiling, and yes, a stronger sense of drive and masculinity the moment they open their eyes. This isn't about sleeping longer, it's about sleeping smarter, giving your body the ingredients it needs to do what it was built to do, repair itself. But none of this works if one thing in your environment is secretly sabotaging it. Let's talk straight. Let me tell you something I've told thousands of men who sat across from me, eyes tired, voices quieter than they used to be. Just because you're over 50 doesn't mean your best days are behind you. In fact, I believe deeply that this is the age where real strength begins. Not the kind you measure in dumbbells or reps, but the kind of grounded, steady strength that comes from knowing your body, from learning to listen to it, fuel it right, and finally giving it the support it's been craving. You don't have to accept that low energy is your new normal. You don't have to keep pushing through broken sleep, lost drive, or mornings that feel like a battle. You just need the right tools, not hype, not shortcuts, but real strategies that speak your body's language. The night powder I shared today, that's just the beginning. It's a small but powerful shift, a signal to your system that you're no longer ignoring what matters most. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's still here, still capable, still ready to rebuild if you'll give it the chance. That chance starts tonight, and it starts with you. If you found this valuable, join our community and subscribe so you never miss future guidance designed for men like you. This isn't just another health channel. This is a space where we talk about the real issues men face after 50. No gimmicks, no trends, just honest, science-backed tools that help you feel strong again, in body, in mind, and in spirit. You deserve deep, restorative sleep. You deserve mornings where you wake up with clarity, with energy, with the kind of power that makes you feel like yourself again. And most of all, you deserve to know that change is possible, not someday, but starting tonight. Don't wait for something to break before you take action. Take care of your health now, not for anyone else, but because you are worth the effort. And remember what I told you earlier. What's happening in your body at night can be reversed. That night powder trick, it's not hype. It's not magic. It's biology done right. And it's time your biology started working for you again. We're in this together. I'm glad you're here.